Good morning, ma'am. Ranjani, ma'am. Welcome.
I'm not able to log in from the laptop, so I'm logging in from my phone.
No, ma'am. You must be able to, ma'am. Now I made you co-host.
Okay, let me
now you try. Now you try in the laptop also. It's okay. It's okay. They have gone for tea break, participants. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. It is asking for passcode.
Now a passcode was sent to you, ma'am. Anyway, I will give you now. I will tell you. A passcode. Passcode.
Passcode.
Ma'am, shall I tell the passcode now?
Yeah.
48 52 34.
34.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 485234. Let me join the meeting. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. My name is coming as Mustafa because I'm working out of my husband's. Okay.
Ma'am, mute लगेगा.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am. You have logged in 2 different devices now.
Yeah, I will stop Ranjani. I will. Oh, yeah, and use Mustafa.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll get out of this 1 minute.
No issues, ma'am. If you don't have any echoing problem, it is okay. You can be in Ranjani also, and I made you in the Mustafa also as co-host. Oh, she went out. Okay.
The participants have gone for a tea break.
Yeah. The previous session just got over, ma'am. It got delayed. So 5 minutes they went. Yeah, they will join. Around 90.
I can't hear you.
Madam, you cannot hear me. So audio has an issue, ma'am. You have a headphone? A message padma.
Your phone?
Yeah. Now you are able to hear me? Okay. Message type. Phone.
I cannot hear you. You want me to put a earphone? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Okay.
Madam, are you able to hear us?
Ma'am, she has to unmute, ma'am.
You have to unmute yourself. There is a mic symbol on the screen.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Has it started or participants are still on tea break?
They are joining, ma'am.
Okay, let them join.
Yeah. So today we'll plan like now Tanga Revati will introduce you, and after that maybe you can talk for 2 minutes, whatever you wanted to tell them, instruct them, you can do that. By the time we can ask them to join for the activity session. Is it okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
No problem. I'll just close the door and come. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No, it's okay. You start.
Not urgent, ma'am. Not urgent.
Ma'am, the co-host.
Who is the co-host?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Ah. I cannot hear you.
Ma'am, we are not talking. We are
Okay.
just arranging. Yeah. So Ramya, you can start so that ma'am can. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. We are very happy to have you here, Ranjini ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am? Ranjini ma'am, can you hear me, ma'am? Ma'am, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. We are very happy to have you here. And now I invite Dr. Tanga Revati to invite the speaker of this session. Ma'am.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ranjini Murthy. I work on gender. Yes.
We will introduce you, ma'am.
Okay.
To the participants.
You done
No
with
problem,
Tanga?
ma'am.
No problem. We enjoy the session, ma'am. You in the way in which you have organized and planned, we love to listen to you.
Okay.
Tanga,
Okay,
you
ma'am.
can.
Yes, ma'am. So good morning, everyone. Participants, we have our resource person with us, enthusiastic person. It's my pleasure to welcome Ms. Ranjini Murthy for our FDP for this session. Ranjini Murthy has around 25 years of experience in evaluation, e-teaching, training toolkit development, mainstreaming.
Please keep it short.
Okay,
You
ma'am.
don't have to elaborate my intro in a big way. Yeah.
And participants should know about you, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
We need to tell the participants about you, that's why, ma'am. And research on gender development. Her sectoral focus has been of issues of economic empowerment, health, disaster risk reduction, adolescent girls empowerment, masculinities, and international commitments like SDGs, CEDAW, Beijing Platform for Action. Her primary clients include UN organization, national governments, INGOs, and NGOs. She was a guest tutor for the short course Men, Women, and Development as the Institute of Development Studies success for a year. She combines global and regional reviews with field research, evaluations, and training in India and Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Nepal, Moldova, Sudan, Mozambique, and the list is on. She headed and made evaluations on several programs in different countries. As a trainer, she delivered gender mainstreaming training toolkit for UN Women Training Center, New York, UGC Sri Lanka, UN Country Team India, curriculum development of IGNOU, gender analysis for RGNIY. The geographical scope of training spans across international, Asian, South Asian, India, and Nepal.
I think that's enough. That's enough. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. We welcome you, ma'am. We welcome you.
Yeah. I'm very happy to be with all of you because I think each human being is a resource. There are around 80 of you today, and maybe more will come in later. So I look upon each of you as a resource, bringing to this session your knowledge and your experience. So I'll try and make it as participatory as possible. So I would like to first begin by uploading my video. I can't see the full bit. Where is the share button? I cannot see it.
Madam, green color icon is there.
1 minute. Huh.
At the bottom of the screen, share screen.
I don't know, it has gone into small screen. Do you mind sharing my screen, my PowerPoint?
point. Ramya ma'am, you have that, no? Can you do that? Yeah. Or
Thank
Roscoe,
you.
yeah.
Somehow I'm not able to see the button.
Not an issue,
Speaker
ma'am, not
view.
an
Okay,
issue.
I got full screen. It's now on gallery view. Okay, now I will share.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, we are seeing it.
but I'll put it on slideshow so that you can get a good view. Yeah, okay. So as I said, with great pleasure, I'm here. Look forward to learning from you and contributing my knowledge and experiencing and doing a similar but 2-day workshop in with universities in Sri Lanka. Yeah. So what are the objectives of this session? So what is at the end of the workshop, I would be happy if everybody here got to know what is gender mainstreaming, why do we need it? Is it just a mandate from above or is it necessary for us? How do we gender mainstreaming and what are the challenges in gender mainstreaming? Yeah, I will also introduce a few frameworks to you if time permits. And why we'll be discussing, but the how will be a participatory exercise. And I'm going to learn about these Zoom groups, which I've never used. Yeah, so let me begin. Why isn't it going down?
Ma'am, can you double click on it or page down you use? Try, ma'am. Yeah.
It's come. So what is gender mainstreaming? So gender mainstreaming means integrating a gender equality perspective at all stages and levels of policies, programs, structures, and project. By institutional structure, I mean things like board, management committee, curriculum committee, etc. Now, by gender equality, we don't mean that men and women have to be treated similarly, but we want the outcomes to be similar. So if women have special needs, like if a faculty member has a small child, how do you take that into account in how the university is structured? Or if boys, students are more prone to substance use, how do you deal with that? So those kind of things. So it doesn't mean treating people equally, but it means taking into account gender differences to achieve gender equality in outcomes. Okay. Second is gender mainstreaming is a tool to address social norms, distribution of power and resources, so that substantive gender equality is achieved. I have given the link for you. You can read up a bit more if you want to on gender mainstreaming.
You can take a photo of it. Maybe you can go to the teach ground so that they can take a photo of it, ma'am.
Pardon, what do you want me to do?
No, that link you wanted us to note down, no?
Yeah, it is there.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to go back?
It's okay, ma'am. Anyway, you have given us the PPT. We will share.
Yeah, you can share it. No problem. Yeah. So what are common gender mainstreaming issues? So one is we find women staff very few at the senior management position, and in particular in engineering management. You will find them in humanities. So that is one. There is a division of labor with where you find men staff and women staff. And it is not as though there is explicit discrimination as such, but the hours of work or what parents encourage students to take, and whether women are able to accept promotions, all these women staff, all these have a role to play. One is there is inadequate safety of women. This may not just be inside the campus or anything, but when women are traveling to campus, etc. It may be with regard to students, it may be with regard to faculty. Now, gender equality and integration in subjects. You may say, hey, what is management or engineering got to do with gender? How can we integrate curriculum? But I come from a maths background. My first degree is in mathematics before I went into rural management and then development studies. So the kind of examples which are used to pose a question, the kind of questions, are they gender sensitive? Or do they say a boy is sent to, man is sent to, buy cricket set, women is sent to buy to this thing. So how much is the cost, etc. So we need to see how gender is integrated into the curriculum, into the examples which are used, even in subjects where it looks as though gender does not matter. Yeah. We also see things like substance use these days among boys and girl students, but more so by men students. So there is also the issue of discontinuation. After girls get married, if they get married, they discontinue, they are, and how far campus recruitment, how far they're able to accept offers which are in distant places, all those kind of issues are there. Then subject choice, as I said, we find that, not that many are there in, I don't know whether the scene has changed, but not that many in engineering and management. In humanities, maybe commerce, a bit more are coming now. So this is something which I hope to learn from you. What is the present situation? So these are some, reasons. Yeah. Some of the gender mainstreaming issues. Now we come to the reasons. Why do we need gender mainstreaming? If we want equality in outcome, yeah, that is for women and men, then we need gender mainstream, both for the women faculty and men faculty, and also for the women students and men students, both. So, for example, abroad, some of the institutes have paternity leave, yeah, so that the fathers can look after children. In India, it's only maternity leave. So if we want men to be role models, even in faculty, we need different kind of policies. The other is efficiency. If we want to tap, so many women are educated and sitting at home, yeah, because of social norms, etc., which don't permit them to go. So you have an educated human force which is not contributing to the economy. So how do we ensure and bring more women staff into non-traditional domains, which will also benefit the economy, and they have studied well, you have invested, government has invested in their studies. Okay. The third is effectiveness. I think if men and women, boys learn to interact with each other in a co-ed, in a healthy way, safe way, they're also effective when they go and work. So, and bringing women's perspective into decision making will also be very important. So how do we do gender mainstreaming? Yeah. So first step, there are two. One is diagnosis, the other is strategies. Under diagnosis, we have first step is to gather evidence. Yeah, we need to know what is the present status. Yeah, and we have a format for this, which we will discuss later. But I will just run you through the steps in gender mainstreaming. You may do audit. Evidence is one thing. Audit is if somebody drops out or a woman teacher leaves. Yeah, you do an exit interview to find out why she is leaving. What are the factors? Then you take it into account in management decision making. to see how to prevent this from happening. It could be a student, it could be a faculty, whatever. And strategies. So we need policies, strategy, structures like gender equality structure, gender mainstreaming structure, anti-sexual harassment committee is now required by the government. Yeah. Finance and HR rules, leave policies, for example. Affirmative promotions, for example, for women, or sending them, giving preference to women staff to go for training, accountability structures. So there are many things on how to do gender mainstreaming, and you may have your own ideas also, which I will take after elaborating. I will take some of your ideas. So one is, when we talk about senior level mainstreaming at the governance, at the board, or curriculum development, those kind of levels, does the university have a gender policy? Does it have an action plan? Okay, is there a gender equality task force looking into both the women staff and the students? Is there as I said, sexual harassment committee? Yeah. Is there a balanced representation of women and men in universities governance board, senior management, finance? Yeah. And because these are traditionally male domains, does the university have clear procedures for integrating gender into curriculum, research, extracurricular activities, human resource system, budget monitoring system? Yeah. Let me give an example. Whenever there is a function, we will call the women students to put the mala. Why not the men's students? Yeah, why not both together? So that is cultural aspects. So those are also important to take into account. Has gender been integrated into curricula where possible? So you may have at the senior management, do you think any other aspect should be taken into account? Any participant? Any faculty member?
Participants, you can unmute and talk.
Senior management level. No? Shall I go to the next, or is somebody responding?
There's no, maybe we can move on, ma'am.
Go to them. Yeah. Okay. For next is, this is for the faculty. Is there a balanced representation of women and men in different subjects, humanities, engineering, management, and at what level? Is it in admin, security, cleaners? How much percentage? Assistant lecturers, assistant professors, head of department? So this is something to see. Is there a gender pay gap for people in the same post who joined at the same time? Or is there no difference? Because this comes under UGC. Do both women and men go equally for training? Are they able to go for fellowship overseas or equally? Do women and men staff have equal access to, and do they use promotions? Or do they say, my family comes, I cannot take this, this involves late hours?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Actually, Dr. Minu, actually she wanted to talk. It seems since the platform didn't allow her, she did. Now I have unmuted. Minu ma'am, if you wanted to talk, Dr. Minu.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am, but ma'am was calling us, but we were not able to talk. The ma'am, can you please repeat the question once so that we can discuss it?
Senior management.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, as if the senior management, as if we go by that, ma'am, this is generally observed that even in majority of the universities or institutions where we people have visited, we hardly see any female at any senior post. Like among the 100 people, if we see, like this is my personal observation, even in our university too, like I could see only 3 or 4 females at senior positions. And in board meetings or whenever it happens, I could find out only 1 or 2 female members in those particular sessions. And rest among all the members, all the male members, just it's a representation of 1 or 2. Even I used to be there in certain meetings where I was only female amongst about 50-60 members. And at that time, it actually didn't came to my mind, but my again a colleague who was sitting along with me, and he just pointed out that, ma'am, you are the only female in meeting. Then actually I realized.
Excuse me,
This is-
you're going to have a group discussion time to discuss this and present to the participants. Here the question is, do you have additional questions? Do you think we should look at additional aspects? Like I've listed 3 aspects. Do you think we should include any additional questions, Meenu, ma'am?
That is her question. Anyway, yes, ma'am. Meenu, ma'am, you will be given, like, that's what she was telling. We will be having activity session. At that time, you will be asked to represent all this. Now her question was, other than whatever point she considered, she wanted to know any other point to be included in the questionnaire.
Okay, ma'am. So presently we can move ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, but thank you so much. Please don't go. We need your inputs in the group session. Yeah, and then you can present all your thoughts, and what you're saying is very consistent with the other places, but we'll come to it after going through the next one. Would the faculty like to add anything here? Faculty members?
You can unmute and
Add any questions. Don't
Yeah,
answer
add,
the questions. Don't answer the questions. We are going to have time to discuss in group. Here the thing is, do you want to add any questions before people go into the group discussion? Or delete anything?
Yeah, just one question, ma'am. Related to sports. There's nothing related to women have equal access to sports facilities. That question is not there.
Is it women faculty or women students?
Women faculty, women students also, both of them, do they have equal access to sports activities?
And some, please
that
include this question to the faculty members are also playing sports, which I didn't. It may be there in, students, but here, so it's worth adding. Anything else?
ma'am, why it was taught to head of the department? Okay. Oh, you faculty level questions. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Correct.
Thank
Yes,
you
ma'am.
for your one addition which you have made.
Reena, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am. Similarly, can we check with the representation, like we have NSS, we have Students' Council, Students' Welfare. In that also, most of the times it's the male faculty who gets the role of being in charge.
Of
So-
the Students' Council.
Student
as well
council.
as NSS.
Okay.
Yes. And NSS, National Social Scheme, the welfare.
Okay,
scheme.
NSS. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Very good points. Can we note it down and add it to the questions? Can somebody help me with that?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ganga
Two
will take
questions. 2 questions have been added here.
Yes, ma'am. One is regarding sports and another one is regarding NSS Council, right?
And council.
Student council.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
Student
I'll add it up. Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay. Now, for student, there are 2 PowerPoints. One is, has gender balance in enrollment in higher education been achieved? Okay, so that is one. And one is education attainment. That means, do they drop out? Do they finish? Marks they get, etc. Who's doing undergraduate, postgraduate, MPhil, DPhil? Does SRM offer vocational courses?
As such, we don't have, we have sister concern in which vocational courses are there.
Okay.
Main
PhD?
university. Yeah, PhD is there.
Okay.
More than 500 scholars are
Okay.
there. Yeah, full-time
Okay.
scholars even. Yeah.
Do scholarships go equally to women and men students from
Yes.
eligible backgrounds?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
not asking you to answer, but
Oh, sorry.
and is there gender-based violence occasionally in campus? Does the sexual harassment committee cover students also or only faculty members? Does it meet government stipulations? Are the judgments fair? This I've already given earlier about substance use. The other is, are there functioning restrooms for women and men faculty and students? Sanitary pads, tampons, childcare facilities, yeah, and spaces if they want to, childcare facilities being there, and safe transport. I don't know, somehow it is missed. So you said to add here, these two are for students. So here you have said about one is sports will also apply to students. Yeah, not just faculty. Any other additions?
As you said, PhD will add, no? Tanga Revati, note a point, PhD to be added.
DPhil is there.
Okay, ma'am.
I'll go to the next here. I also want to know whether girls and boys are treated similarly. If they are in hostel time, is it same? Is the same rules apply to boys and girls or different rules? Okay.
Ma'am, another point, ma'am, even in infrastructure also, if I take my college, for instance, for gents, they have almost washrooms on every floor. But for ladies, we don't have such things. So infrastructure also, do we have infrastructure? In our college itself, we don't have like that. Similarly, so many institutions must be functioning in that manner.
This is for students or faculty or both?
For both.
Okay.
For both.
Okay. I think that's a very good point. So it's
Thank
not
you.
only whether functioning restrooms, but is there equality in how it is provided so that women don't have to walk up and down, which can have effect. If they are pregnant, it is even more difficult. Yeah. So I think this is a very good addition. Please note it. So now, now what I would like is, Ramya, if I could request you to quickly add these questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you're going to be circulating it. Yeah. And we are going to break into,
she has done it.
we are going to break into groups. Would one of you like to explain the groups, or should I?
We will explain. Yeah, Tanga Revati, can you explain?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, participants, now our resource person has showed you the different slides of what to be discussed in the different rooms. So now we have created 5 breakout rooms. One is for the dean, principals, and the senior professors. And the second breakout room is for the engineering faculties. Third breakout room is for humanities and science faculties. Fourth breakout room is for the economics and management related faculties. The fifth breakout room is for those faculties who would like to act as students. So they have to act as students and they have to think and they have to discuss the issues as students. So now we request will be opening, and this breakout room will be open for 30 minutes. You can have your discussions on all those things. You have to create your presentation. So after the 30 minutes, you will have to present what you have prepared to the resource person. We'll have a discussion on that with our resource person. I hope I'm clear.
They can go back, they can go to the breakout rooms, discuss, and you can come to the mainstream at any point of time. You are in the mainstream also. Okay. So participants, yeah.
You can put yourself inside the breakout rooms.
Okay, I suggest, as there are 5 groups and we have to finish at 1:30, so you take half an hour to discuss and prepare your points, and the questions are in the board. For the board member, slide 7, you have to discuss the status, strengths of the university. Please identify strengths. Let us not just criticize, and then come with possible ways of addressing gap. So similarly for faculty, slide 8, for students, slide 10, 11. Okay, and then you have only 5 presentations. So you have only 5 minutes, yeah, for presenting. Thank you.
Yeah, 30 minutes for preparation, 5 minutes for presentation, and the PPT will be shared by Tangarevati in WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Maybe here also we will.
A request to
After presentation, I will share some points, some different frameworks. Yeah.
yes,
Thank
ma'am. A request to the participants. We did have school teachers. So if you are not able to fit in the 4 category, you can take up the student platform. Okay, you can assume yourself as a student and take up the discussion.
You can choose the rooms.
Ma'am, can you please let us know how to choose the rooms?
It is displayed.
Can you see something on the screen?
Depending, okay, Ramya,
Breakout
you
rooms in
got, you
progress.
PP guide.
Yes, ma'am.
You're able to
They
see
want
that?
Yes, now it is visible. Thank you, ma'am.
So breakout rooms are named accordingly.
Your sample comment.
Meenu ma'am, we hope you will bring your insights into that group and
Yeah,
present it to us.
He is
Sorry to cut you. Sorry to cut you in the main platform.
No, ma'am, they'll all take in the right sense. Don't worry.
Yes, ma'am, they have started to move in their respective rooms.
Yes.
But at least do move inside
Anyone?
your room fast so that you can start with your preparation.
Participants, if you have any doubts, please let us know.
Yeah, we are in humanities, ma'am. We teach English. So to which room should we go, ma'am?
Science and humanities, ma'am.
Yes, science and humanities.
Science and humanities, I don't see that room here.
Science stream, you have
Science
science
stream.
stream.
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
But 1 minute, isn't science more male dominated and humanities women dominated?
It's not the case.
Not the case, huh? Okay.
Yes.
I'll just get a cup of coffee. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Is that
Sure,
okay?
Sure, ma'am. Okay.
Participants, we request you to join the groups there. In engineering stream, we have only 1 participant, but according to our data, we have many participants who belong to engineering stream. Ma'am, Polytechnic, you can choose engineering stream, ma'am. Sunita, ma'am.